it's Mary Jane Sharratt again for another top tip for EFT practitioners. And today I want to talk about authenticity. For me, this is one of the absolute key things to becoming a successful and happy, contented practitioner and to attracting the clients that you really want. And I know what it's like. We look at other people, maybe people we admire. We look at people on social media and we think, oh, they're doing that. I need to do that too. You don't. You need to be yourself. That is the most important thing. You resonate at a frequency or a vibration, however you want to think about it. And your clients, the ones that you really want, will be looking for that frequency. What you'll find if you try and imitate other people is that you won't be attracting people that feel quite right for you. And it may be that the relationship doesn't work so well. Be authentic. Be authentically you. Find your voice. Do what feels comfortable for you on social media, if that's where you want to be. Speak your story if you feel that's okay. If you feel a bit icky about it or not very comfortable, don't do it. Years ago, I worked with a coach who suggested I share a part of my story that I'd never really done before. And I did do it kind of under instruction and it didn't feel great. And I didn't really get anything from it. You know, it didn't really change anything. But when I've shared parts of my story because I felt moved to in that moment, that has made a huge difference and people really resonate with that. You can imagine a scenario, you probably can remember a time when you were younger and perhaps you went out with a group of friends and one of the friends was really, really desperate to meet someone that night. And it's almost like a reverse magnet, isn't it? You walk into a bar or a club or somewhere and this person is putting out that kind of desperate energy. And you can see anyone that they lay their eyes on is almost running the other way. It almost puts people off, that desperation. So don't be like that. Okay, really work on this. Really sit with what feels good and authentic and true for you. The next marketing guru's truth and what they think you should be doing is not yours. That is why the most important marketing you can do is actually speaking with your own authentic voice. If you want to share loads of personal information and that feels okay, do it. But don't do it because you think that might bring you clients. Do it because it feels okay for you. If you really don't want to do that, don't do it. It's okay. You've got lots of other wisdom to share anyway. So be authentic. If you're not even sure what your authentic voice sounds like, then work on it. Work with a practitioner. Do loads and loads of tapping. Find out what your authentic voice is. And just speak with that. Every time before you post anything on social media, before you share anything with the client, just sit for a moment and think, is this truly me? Does this feel okay? Is this my voice? And you will find it. You really will. And it'll make a heap of difference to your business. And to your life, actually. You'll feel so much better. I hope that's really helpful and I look forward to seeing you again in another top tip.